Hey everybody, Corky here, coming to you from Hamilton, Alabama. I wanted to talk a little bit about the YouTube thing, and because it's a thing that I do, and the way it's developed is such a thing that I didn't sit down and plan it out. Um, I've told different people that when I first saw Greg Martin doing guitar videos, if you don't know who Greg Martin is, he's lead guitar player for the Kentucky Headhunters, and he's also a Christian artist. And many of you know that I have been a believer since 1974. That I was a pastor for 26 years, a missionary for 15 years, and I presently teach at a Christian college here in Hamilton, Alabama, Ramp University, and I've been brought on to teach intercultural studies, missions classes there. I don't often talk about all that on my YouTube videos, but that is a lot of stuff that's real important to me. This is my 55th year as a guitar player. I have 10 albums that are lost somewhere in cyberspace. Uh, they've been on different streaming platforms, and then they've been, dropped off of them for different reasons, offloaded. And I really don't struggle with that to try to manage that because my recording of my music was always just something I wanted to do, uh, and I didn't do it in such a way to market it or to try to really sell music, although I do sell some. I'm also continue to be the editor, consulting editor for a book series on the Native American contextual movement on Cherahela Press. And what I've done is over the years, as I have come in contact with Native American scholars who do dissertations, is to get their dissertation published at no cost to them, and it goes on Amazon and Kindle. And so that's been an important part of my work. And I'd say there's probably at this point maybe 7 or 8 books in that series. But the reason I started doing YouTube videos was when I saw Greg Martin's guitar videos, and he basically just turned on an iPad or a phone and then just did what he called licks from the outhouse. And I really enjoyed watching his. They were not structured lessons, they were just him playing some vintage guitar through some vintage amplifier. And I thought that kind of casual approach to YouTube videos was a very good thing. So that's why I have continued to make YouTube videos. I don't even keep track of how many I've done, and I certainly don't keep track of too many views. If something gets several hundred views, I notice that, but I don't get those high numbers like a lot of the guys that are considered to be YouTubers. Um, I do these when an idea comes up, and I'm not a trained musician, so my videos don't follow the pattern of topics that are important to formal music training. It just happens to be categories or of technique or ways of playing that has been important to me over the years. I I got into model trains in 2010, 20 when I moved to Alabama because there was a location to be able to do it, a place. I always said if I ever had a place, I would probably get into model railroading. And so a lot of my videos are model train videos, and those seem to get more views than my music videos do. But those of you who know me over the years, you know that music's a big part of my life. So there's a lot of those people that I know that watch those videos, and I've gotten a few nice comments. But the most views that I get is probably the model train work, and I get some nice comments on those, even all the way to Ireland, stuff like that. So that's been the basic content of my YouTube videos, has been music instruction or guitar instruction and model railroading. And then I do also some ministry talks. Having been a pastor 26 years, I had certain things I wanted to talk about for young ministers. And then a few of them are, what I call homespun theories that I have about things in the church, ministry, life, so forth like that. And then I also do a few videos on Jet Mania, which is my grandson Jet. He wanted to do some YouTube videos, and so we do those. So when you see a Jet Mania video, that's my grandson Jet, and I have 9 beautiful grandchildren, 1 granddaughter, and 8 grandboys. And 4 of the boys live here in Hamilton, Alabama, where I live. So Jet and I are able to do that. And we did some drum videos and Beatles things like that. But I wanted to just kind of do a recap of, the videos that I've done, to talk about why I do them and how I do them. I know there are a lot of people who have, highfalutin cameras and all types of sets and lighting and things like that. And I don't want to think about that, because that's not something that I tinker with. I just like to turn the thing on and then talk about whatever it is I'm going to talk about that day. But I wanted to appreciate all the people that have watched my YouTube videos over the years. And thank you for the nice comments. I am very involved in teaching at this time. We just began here in January teaching a course, History and Missions, on the college level. And so there'll be a lot of stories about missionaries and pioneers will be a part of that class. The students have been a great inspiration to me, and so I'm spending most of my energy doing that. But it doesn't take much energy for me to do a train video or a guitar instructional video. I have a gathering on Tuesday nights that I'm starting back this year, where guitar players relate socially to each other, come together at my house, actually in this room, one night a week, and just work on their chops. So you never know what I might come out with in terms of the videos that I'm producing, but I probably will have more train ones and more guitar ones. The train setup, the particular point that I'm at right now, is that about a year ago, I completed the HO layout, which I have featured on my videos, in the house, which is a 4-foot by 8-foot layout for HO scale. And it includes several different brands of trains, Lionel, Walthers, and some others. And so I have included that. But then I started collecting. I was in the collecting phase of Department 56 Christmas Village pieces, and have kind of almost come to a conclusion of my Christmas layout in my shed in the back of the house, behind the house, and that layout, which I showed this Christmas, and which was put on a YouTube video from a YouTuber from Brazil who visited with us. He did a nice video, and he says there's going to be another one yet. So you might see another one of my Christmas train. But that particular layout is a 8-foot by 12-foot, and it includes O gauge, which is Lionel gauge. So I will post the YouTube video from Brazil if he does another one on the train, which he says he's going to. And then, so I don't know if that means there's going to be less train videos or not. But I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of what I do on here. And thank you all for coming and visiting with me. And I hope you have a Happy New Year. All right. See you. Thanks.